You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to your Wednesday, August 28th edition of Good Morning Vail. I cannot believe that we are almost through August already. It seems like the month just started, and it is come and gone so quickly now. Those temperatures have been a little bit chillier for the past few days, which means that our leaves are starting to change a little bit earlier. I was out on my dog walk first thing this morning, and I kind of saw it coming, and I was a little bit surprised. We've got a great show in store for you for the next hour of Good Morning Vail, a very busy show. We're going to introduce you to the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge, which is a competition that happens annually, and we're going to give you some more information on what it's like to own one of those incredible dogs. Then we're going to introduce you to Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch, as well as Raj, who's an incredible local photographer, and Sam B, a local musician. So we've got a great show in store for you. Don't go anywhere, because Good Morning Vail starts now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
As I was just talking about those cooler temperatures that's making fall come our way, what feels like very quickly, we do have a beautiful day of sunshine ahead of us. 55 degrees first thing this morning, high of 77, mostly sunny skies and beautiful sunshine, I should say, throughout the course of today. Winds coming out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine is here to stay all day long. That high settling in between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Clear skies as we approach this evening. Temperatures definitely dropping as we continue into tonight. But as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm. 94 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver. 77 in Vail, 79 in Avon, 83 in Eagle. So if you are driving along that I-70 corridor today, it is going to be a beautiful day. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low, continuing with those clear skies. That sun is setting earlier and earlier by the day. 7:44 p.m. is when it's going to go down. Wind coming out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour, so slightly shifting directions now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days. Mostly sunny skies are in the forecast tomorrow, continuing into Friday with a high of 77, 75 by Saturday. Mostly sunny skies, a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in, and that's going to continue into Sunday and Monday. 20% chance of moisture on Sunday, and then increasing to a 40% chance of precipitation by Monday. Now, we are up in the mountains, so the weather does change quite quickly, so just make sure that you've always got that rain jacket handy with you as you're making your way out to participate in any of our lovely activities. Now, we're going to introduce you to an incredible concept and how you could redo the floors at your house with Rugs Benedict.
Welcome into Rugs Benedict here in Avon, Colorado. We are joined by Mandy Benedict herself. Mandy, how's the summer going here?
Fantastic. We're having a beautiful summer and some great new introductions in our store.
Yeah, I love this store. It's so beautiful and spacious in here, and it has everything you need. And we are starting with reclaimed wood right here. What do we got here?
So we have quite a few reclaimed options, which a lot of times are old barns, old buildings, things like that, factories, and they just have a really beautiful mountain style. So we have quite a few reclaimed options available in our store.
I love that. And do we know exactly where they came from?
A lot of the things will have, exactly where each thing came from. It depends on the size of the building or the size of the project too, because sometimes it'll use a few different buildings.
Yeah, but it's got that classic kind of Colorado look to it, right?
It does.
Awesome. And then we also have some siding, which can double down as flooring and ceilinging. And what do we got here?
We use wood actually for a lot of decorative spaces. So in my house, for example, we have like on the ceiling to just create interest. So you can do ceilings, you can do soffits, you can do decorative walls in your bar or game room, or even like behind your bed. So we do a ton of wood flooring and wood accent walls.
Love that. And did we invent ceilinging? Did I just come up with a new term for you?
You could have. We just call it, putting wood flooring on the ceiling or putting wood on the ceiling. So.
Yeah, and beautiful here. You can just kind of swipe through and kind of pick and choose here.
Yeah, they slide. We literally have thousands of options, but the thing that our design flooring team is great at is just finding the thing that's going to be most durable for you, fit the look that you're after, the price point you're after. Whether you're going to have radiant heat or depends on the heating system and the humidification, all those things we take into account.
Love that. And these are just a few of the options. And you guys are known for just kind of a quick turnaround sometimes with the warehouse. But what's that kind of process like on your end?
So we do have quite a few things available that can be installed very quickly. We have all employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty, and we offer free estimates. So we'll come out to your house, figure out all of the things that would go into the project, offer a free estimate, and then work with sort of your time frame and schedule.
Love that. And I can just picture this as decoration, kind of just walls, floors, ceilings. Love it. Love it. And then we also have area rugs here right behind us. What's going on here?
We do Rugs Benedict. So we have to have some rugs here. We have just, again, hundreds of options of things that you can buy in, things for powder rooms, kitchens. You can do decorative staircases or coordinating family room, living room, dining room rugs. And you just come in and sort of flip through. It's kind of like flipping through a clothing rack where you can just explore all the different sizes, all the different colors, palettes, textures. We have a ton of variety in rugs.
Yeah, I love that. And rugs are kind of sometimes a centerpiece, and they're always just so memorable, right? Like I remember my childhood rug at home, right? So great options here. Any tips and tricks for people looking at these?
Just to come in, if you have any current color schemes or fabrics or things like that, bring some of those with you. People bring pillows, they bring, a piece of their drapery or something like that. And otherwise, people start with area rugs a lot. They'll sort of build their room around it if you're refurnishing.
Love that. Anything else I should have asked you? Anything else you want to add here?
No, just come in and explore our beautiful space, and we have options for everyone.
Love that. Rugs Benedict, located here in Avon, Colorado, has all your needs. Come check them out this summer.
Good morning, Vail.
Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, there's so many great annual events, and one of them for us dog lovers at home is the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge. Whew, that's a tongue twister. And I'm joined by Dr. Lobos and Kentucky first thing this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Now, you guys both have incredible roles, so I'm just going to have you quickly explain what your role is.
Yeah, so I'm the senior veterinarian for Purina. I do a number of roles within the company, but one of my favorites is to support this incredible dog challenge that we have.
Now, for people who don't know about this dog challenge, what is it?
Yeah, so the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge is the premier live canine sporting event that brings together canine athletes from around the U.S. and beyond to compete in events like agility, diving dog, weave pole, high flying disc, and certainly the crowd favorite, which is our surf dog competition. It's been around for more than 27 years and really offers this opportunity for dogs and owners and the families to come together through canine sports and really have these memorable experiences to bond and just enjoy life.
Now, Kentucky, you're involved in this incredible challenge. Do you want to tell us why you're involved and how you're involved?
Yeah, Derby and I have been wanting to learn how to surf about 8 years ago when we lived in San Diego, California. And yeah, Derby's the better surfer than I am. We surf in dog competitions up and down the California coast, including Hawaii. One of his signature moves when he's surfing is the surfing backwards. I don't know why he does that. I tell people he likes to see where he's been instead of where he's going. But yeah, we love being a part of the Incredible Dog Challenge every year.
And what's it like to train a dog like Derby as you're going through the motions and you're getting Derby on that surfboard? What was the process like, and what's it like being in this competition?
Yeah, so when I was trying to learn how to surf, Derby, I just thought Derby would be on the beach playing with other dogs, but he had wanted none of that. So he followed me out there to the surf. I just put him on a board one day, pushed him in a wave, and he rode it all the way to the beach. He turned around and looked at me like, "Is this what you're trying to do? This looks really easy." So since then, he's always been the better surfer and always wants to go to the beach anytime we can.
I love that so much. I love dogs. They're really just the greatest companions. Dr. Lobos, what does it take to compete at this level?
Yeah, so certainly a lot of work and a lot of love, but foundational to that is their nutrition. They are athletes themselves, and many of the handlers choose to feed Purina Pro Plan because it has that optimized protein to fat ratio that the dogs need, and with real meat as the #1 ingredient, it's a recipe that they crave. But most importantly, it's because it's backed by over 500 researchers and scientists and veterinarians like myself that put the formula together for a winning combination for our canine athletes.
Which I think is so important, because it's important to take care of your dogs so your dogs can then help take care of you and do incredible things like surf. What else does Derby like to get out there and do?
Derby and I love to do a lot of crazy things. One of the things we do is we're a therapy dog team with Love on a Leash in San Diego. We go to schools, nursing homes, hospitals to put smiles on people's faces. We also started our own little hoodie brand, tie-dye hoodies for you and your dog to match. Derby and I are all about the matchy-matchy, as you can tell. But we also wrote a children's book called The Adventures of Derby, California. Derby Learns to Surf, where we go to schools all over the nation to tell everyone our story.
How incredible, and people can get this book anywhere they go. That way they can enjoy teaching their kids all about Derby, the incredible surfing dog.
Yeah.
How amazing. Now, what makes this event so special every year as it comes back up?
Yeah, so the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge is so special, not only because it showcases all of the amazing abilities of our canine athletes, but then also really highlights that bond between the owner and the dog on and off the field. And at Purina, we truly believe that people and pets are better together. And this event couldn't showcase that at a higher level if it tried.
All of these videos have been making me smile ear to ear. You can see the happiness that's being not only exuded by the owners, but the dogs as well. It's just such a great way to combine the love and combine the activity. Now, where can people go for more information?
Yeah, for more information, they can go to purina.com/ProPlan, and then certainly tune in on September 8th. The Incredible Dog Challenge Western Regional Finals will be showcased on NBC at 2 p.m. Eastern Time and also streaming on Peacock.
Dr. Lobos, Kentucky, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. I'm sad Derby's a little bit sleepy first thing this morning. It looks like you guys have worn him out.
Oh yeah, he's not much on a morning guy.
I can see that. Well, thank you again for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you.
Make sure that you tune in and you don't miss all of the fun that's going to take place at the Purina Pro Incredible Dog Challenge, because there's so many wonderful activities to witness and you get to see all of the pups doing what they love. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at nantucketropebracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
We have so many incredible nonprofits here in our community, and my absolute favorite one is Roundup River Ranch, and I'm joined by Sarah Johnson, the CEO. Sarah, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me again.
Oh, I love when you come on because I always feel like, one, I get goosebumps, and two, it just makes my soul so happy to hear what you do up at Roundup River Ranch. So for people who don't know, can you give us a brief overview?
Absolutely. So we are camp off the .0 exit, so not too far. It's a camp for kids with life-altering diagnoses. So it's a chance for them just to be kids. We have them come by week by their diagnosis, and we also do tons of outreach, so online, at Children's Hospital in Denver, pop-up camps, camper reunions. So there's a lot going on all year round.
Which is so incredible because you are allowing kids to be kids. And for anyone who's ever been affected by one of these diagnoses, it is extremely challenging, and it is taxing emotionally, physically, financially on the family. And so to have this opportunity is so wonderful. And you guys just did your big, huge fundraiser weekend, and it was wildly successful.
It was great. So it was our second year to do the Bullseye Roundup, and we did it at Castile Creek again, which was just a gorgeous venue, and it's an archery tournament style fundraiser. So super fun, takes part of the mission. Archery is one of our campers' favorite activities. So that one, you know, a little bit more casual, and then Saturday night, August 10th, was a Grateful Harvest out at camp, the traditional, amazing gala where the generosity is just overwhelmingly incredible.
Well, and once you see the camp, then you realize the importance of the role that it plays in these kids' lives, and then it's hard not to just become smitten.
Totally, and a lot of the programming, the theme of A Grateful Harvest was friendship, so everybody got friendship bracelets at their place, and we had campers come sort of with their best friend from camp and told us stories about their experience at camp, from little ones up into, you know, our older campers that just aged out. So it was fun to kind of see the journey and hear it from their perspective on what camp means.
Which I think is so important, and it really tugs at those heartstrings. And that's exactly what happened, because you guys had such a great turnout of people, and you were able to raise quite a bit of funds, and those funds have such a great allocation factor with them.
Yes, so about 1.5 million over the weekend, which is, you know, 25-ish% of our annual budget. No camper family ever pays a penny to come to camp. That was Paul Newman, who founded the Serious Fun network of camps. That's one of his rules. He didn't have too many, but that was one of his rules, because as you mentioned, you know, the financial toll on families with kids with a serious illness is daunting, and so we just erased that factor.
Which is amazing, because then it allows the parents to feel more secure in allowing this camp to be a part of the journey and the experience, and it gives the opportunity for a kid to be a kid, and that's why it's so important.
Yes, and the families, we're in family season right now, so family camps are happening now, and it is a chance. Sometimes it's a good opportunity for families to come and say, is this a place I can send my child? Will they be safe?
Right.
And sometimes it's just like, we want to go to camp, and so the family's coming to camp.
Right, which is nice, because sometimes the family deserves a little bit of a break too.
Absolutely, and so family weekends, we are needing volunteers, so that's a place to jump right in this fall. It's an opportunity for community members to come out and hang with families, you know, help families guide their weekend, and also a chance to, you know, we do separate the parents and kids throughout the weekend at various times, so parents can talk to other parents on that journey, and kids can just do the kid stuff.
Which I think is so important, to have a network and a support system that's going through something similar to you, and that way you can just have that adult conversation, because when you have a sick child, you spend a lot of time with children.
With children, and same for kids that spend a lot of time with adults.
Right.
So for them to be with other campers is magical.
And you guys have some new health programming that's coming up in 2025, not only for the medical aspect, but as well as the behavioral health aspect. So let's talk about both of those.
For sure. So we know a lot of our campers come with, we call it a secondary diagnosis of behavioral health. So anxiety or depression secondary to heart disease or whatever is their, qualifying diagnosis to come to Roundup. In our strategic plan, which we approved within the last year, our board said, no, we want to look at behavioral health as a primary diagnosis, which means a lot of things to us. We are going to pilot a behavioral health sort of mini camp next summer. So a 3-night camp for campers, not a family camp. We're partnering with local providers. Vail Health Behavioral Health has been just a huge piece of planning this and figuring out, what the deliverables will be for camp. Is it the same exact mission as our traditional mission? And it's shaping up to be that. We believe that kids have the right to just be kids and to be able to have fun and put whatever is going on in their health journey in the back seat. It's powerful to meet kids on the same medical journey, and that there's value in fostering independence and building hope. So all the components of our mission applies to the behavioral health diagnoses. So it's really exciting. So in addition to just amping up our programming for kind of our traditional campers, we will have dedicated programming, dedicated camp for behavioral health, and really targeted at Eagle County. We have not been able to serve this county as much as we'd like to, because if you are a child with a serious illness, you likely live closer to a children's hospital.
Right.
So a lot of our kids, over 50% come from the Denver area. So this is a chance for us to focus at home.
Which I think is so amazing, and this is something that our entire community is working towards. That way we are supporting one another, we're here for one another, and we really are becoming this community that sticks together. And so to have this opportunity for the youth is so powerful, just because there's so many different outlets and there's so many different avenues for people to experience and go down here. And so to have a safe and healthy one locally is phenomenal.
And I think the more organizations that talk about behavioral health and it's health. So, we are blending behavioral health in with our traditional serious illnesses because that's what we view it. And it's a chance to partner in a new way. So we're pretty excited about it. Going in very thoughtfully. There's a couple other camps in our network that are maybe 2 years ahead of us in this. And I think that's a pretty nice place to be. So we are learning from them to say, okay, how did your behavioral health camp go? What was great? What was a challenge? Just like you would with any new program.
Which I think is so important. Now, community sponsors are one of the biggest benefactors to helping you guys as a nonprofit run. So how can the community get involved?
For sure. So we have community partners in a lot of different ways. Of course, the check writing is really important. Volunteering is hugely important. So organizations, Alpine Bank is one that's huge, that's bringing volunteers out. All of our area Walmart partners bring volunteers out. So the people power is amazingly important. We have corporate partners that are sort of waiving having their employees take PTO to come volunteer, which is a giant gift. So as corporate partners think about how they can engage, that's one way to say, if you're volunteering, you don't have to, quote unquote, take time off of work. That's huge. And that's something that we're seeing across the network of camps is the shape of volunteering is changing, and it's harder, to take time. So that's a way for local businesses to really help.
Which I think is so spectacular, and what a great idea for businesses to start implementing, just to have their employees go and experience. Because once you go to Roundup River Ranch, you fall in love, and then all you want to do is find ways to help.
Totally, and I think it fills up our cups, and for volunteers to come on site and just to have that breath and unplug, no cell service, and to give back in a way that's helping folks right here in our state.
Sarah, thank you so much for taking the time, giving us all this great information. I could sit here and talk to you all morning, but unfortunately we've got to wrap up our interview, but thank you.
Thanks so much.
Make sure that you check out Roundup River Ranch. You can go to their website for all of the volunteer opportunities, because it's a great way to get involved here in our community, and make sure that you continue to see the progress that they're making as they're expanding and making everything bigger and better up at Roundup River Ranch. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that. Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, took like 6 years off in here.
I like it. It's like a mini facelift. Oh, it totally works.
Think I need a box or two. Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
Good morning, Vail.
We have so many incredible and talented community members, and one of them is Raj Manikam. Raj, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, because all in the good light photography is spectacular, and you have a great way for people to come and experience all of the work that you've put into it. So let's tell them about this experience.
Yes, just recently, I've been shooting for about a little bit over 8 years in the Valley, but most recently, I opened up my own gallery, the All in Good Light Gallery, at the end of Minton, the town of Minton, at the Steammaster building. So it's a 3-story building that we got white walls, so I put up all my work.
Wow.
And so it's a little bit of photojournalism, storytelling, and fine art. So that's the only place in town you will find all three.
Which I think is such a great way for people to experience our community through your eyes, because your photography is so unique, and some pieces are so soft and elegant and relaxing, and then some pieces do have this incredible storytelling behind them, which then ignites your brain to think about it and really take yourself to that moment and look at the piece of photography and study it and find all of those details that tell that story.
I think a lot of what I do is the paradox between East and West also, because of my background. So I bring your rodeos, and I bring your ski joring, and I would go to the woods and take photos of the beautiful Rocky Mountain scenes, And you know, a lot of them, you can see them as it is, as a photo, a single photo, or you can scan the QR code and read about the story behind that one image. And if you open up that story, you will see 16 more, and all of them are standalone photos that is good to hang on any walls.
Which is so incredible. So we've got the website up right now, and we're seeing some of these pieces now. You use a lot of different techniques, and you shoot from a lot of different angles, and you give a lot of perspective. So it's fine art photography, but it's contemporary, it's abstract, it's nature, it is storytelling. You've got a lot going on throughout all of your pieces.
I think, you know, if you limit yourself to seeing and taking photos that are just has limits, then you're not, you know, expressing yourself from what you see with your physical eyes. And I use my physical eyes first, and then I capture them. And so some of these images have done quite well within Colorado and out of state. You know, the latest one was Freedom Night that was shot in Eagle, and it was performed in Boulder, Longmont, and Denver, with 46 people singing choir on one of my pieces.
Wow.
So, and these are all everyday scenes that we see, you know, just simple things. That was on my roof blowing a soap bubble, and it frost right in front of me, and I shot it.
Which is incredible, because that's something that everyone wants to do and wants to create, but to have such a delicate image of it, and that's one of those moments that shows the delicacy of the photograph that's really entrancing to people.
Well, I invite people to come this Friday to the gallery. If anyone's interested, it's free. We got some hors d'oeuvres, some drinks, and just good company.
Right, and then they get to hear from you yourself talk about your work. And so if you had to pick one of your favorite pieces right now that you have, what would it be?
I would say Juniper's Last Gasp would be a big story that one can appreciate the environment, at the same time appreciate the beauty of the art, and also serendipity in a lot of ways, because some of these images happen without me planning it. So I would say Juniper's Last Gasp.
Which I think is so spectacular, and you do a lot of work in black and white too. And so a lot of your pieces have this really unique contrast to them, which makes them stand out quite a bit.
Recently I have acquired a 4x5 large format camera, and I'm dabbling with that right now. I've got my own darkroom, so I'm going to slow down, develop my own, and take my time, and not stop digital, you know. So I've always looked at things from both sides of the view. So I would shoot digital and I would shoot film.
Which film is such an incredible process. The entire process of shooting it and knowing you only have X amount of frames, so you can't take 200 pictures to get that perfect moment.
One of my cassettes is just, you know, the film holder is just 2 at a time.
Wow.
So it's just 4x5, 2 films at a time.
Wow.
And I have to really slow down and discriminate in my image that I want to shoot. And I am going to work on the locals, portraits of locals that, you know, the most common people in town. And I have planned to do this within a year and 2 years. And it will be a project, it'll be a book.
Which I think is incredible, because there's so many unique stories to be told here, and this is such a great way to do that, and bringing the aspect of the fine art photography into it, and then allowing people to kind of share their stories through your work is such a spectacular invite into our community.
There's about 141 photo stories on that I have, but there's about 35 on the website. Soon I'll be updating more. So.
Which we're looking through the website right now. We've got it scrolling, and you've got pictures that make you happy. You've got pictures that make you focus in and maybe think about certain emotions that you could feel. You have pictures that kind of transform the way your brain is thinking, take you back in time. It's incredible what your work can do.
Well, I appreciate all the comments here, but I think one needs to observe, and when you see, these are most common things that we all see, and we just don't capture them. I find it's not like we don't register them. We see them every day. I tend to, capture them and show them. And this is what I've started 8 years ago, and I don't think I'll stop.
I don't think you should stop. Now, if people are interested in acquiring one of your pieces for their home, is that an option?
Oh, please. That will support the artists.
Yes.
And I am part of the Art Guild. So today, on Friday, there'll be a lot of them coming to join us at the gallery. And yes, they can grab and go almost. But if they want to just enjoy it, please come, because we're not asking or pushing sales, but yes, I would have always appreciated.
Of course. Now, one more time, if people are interested, this Friday,
5 to 7:30 at All in Good Light Gallery at 1901 Main Street in Minton, at the very end of Minton towards Malloy Park. And it's free parking, and please come. Food, drinks.
all of the good stuff.
All in good light.
All in good light. Yeah, but you've got all of the good stuff there. The
Yes.
art, the food, the drinks, yourself.
Yes.
Other artists.
Thank you.
Raj, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and giving us all this great information.
Please come. Thank you.
Of course. Make sure that you mark your calendars. That way you participate in the event taking place this Friday, 5 to 7:30. You're not going to want to miss out. All in the Good Light photography is an incredible look through a local's eyes here on our wonderful community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
Two teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has one chaser and one evader.
Opportunities for points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this competition.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at nantucketropebracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Back to the show. We have so many incredibly talented individuals here in our community, and we're so excited to have introduced you to so many of them this morning. Well, we're going to do just that with another incredible duo here on the couch. I've got Tracy and Sam B. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Of course. You're one of our fabulous local musicians that people can enjoy your music around the community.
Indeed. And I'm so grateful that you were able to do an interview with me. I ended up calling Maddie and I was like, get me on here because I want to promote my new song. So I really appreciate you having me on air today.
Well, and we appreciate you coming. We appreciate you supporting us as well. And then, of course, we just want to give people a brief overview of where they can come and enjoy your music.
So this Friday is going to be really important. This is the reason why I wanted to come on here, is because we have our Snake Rope pre-release party. So my business partner Tracy and I came up with a song together, and it's basically, we didn't make up a dance, but we named a dance.
I love it.
So if you see a lady at a concert, do you want to demonstrate for us,
well,
Tracy?
we're gonna have her dance when you play the song, but we're gonna hype it up a little bit before we do it. And Tracy, you're gonna do an incredible dance for us.
That's right.
I'm excited for this entire process. But let's go back to Friday so people can get involved too and come show their support. That's the important part.
So this Friday we're gonna have a show, a Snake Rope pre-release party, which Snake Rope again is the dance move that we didn't make up, but we named. You can come check us out at Route 6 this Friday, 8 to 11. We're having a little party, so obviously it's not going to be just Snake Rope, but it's going to be largely themed based off of that song because we're really excited about that, and that's going to be coming out this mid-fall. We have a music video, we have the track laid down and everything. We've got a bunch of great musicians on it, so I'm really stoked about it.
And we're really stoked to have you here now because the anticipation is killing me. I'm going to just turn it over to you and let you start and do some dancing. And so everyone, this is Sam B and Tracy.
Okay, so again, Snake Rope is a dance move, right? So I seen a pretty little lady at the store yesterday, and I saw a pretty face, and she looked right back with a snake rope. She hit me with a snake rope. And I'm feeling kinda dope when I go downtown, 'cause it feels real nice when I don't have a frown with a snake rope. She hit me with a snake rope. And everyone says that I look real nice. Gonna think twice before I hit 'em with a snake rope. Hit 'em with a snake rope. Bring your booty back around now. Shimmy, shimmy, down now. You gotta hit me with a snake rope. Oh, hit me with a snake rope, yeah. Now bring your pretty little face on over here right now, 'cause I gotta have something when I'm new in town. You gotta hit me with a snake rope. Oh, hit me with a snake rope, yeah. Got no frown, 'cause I got bit down. Now my chest marked up, and I feel real proud with a snake rope. She hit me with a snake rope. Bring your booty back around now. Shimmy, shimmy, down now. You gotta hit me with a snake rope. Oh, hit me with a snake rope, yeah. I'm walking through the park with my dog the next day. So sweet on a lady on a bench, trying to do the snake rope. We gotta teach her how to snake rope. We gotta show her how to snake rope. Bring your booty back around now. Shimmy, shimmy, down now. You gotta hit me with snake rope. Oh, hit me with a snake rope. Yeah. I'm at a party right now. Can't feel my head from my arms. Moving real snaky, getting here to the boogie. Got 'em moving with my charm. Now they all hit me with a snake rope. They all hit me with a snake rope. Bring your booty back around now. Shimmy, shimmy, down, down. You gotta hit me with a snake rope. Gotta hit me with a... You gotta hit me with a snake rope.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely loved it. The dance move is incredible. The entire collaboration is brilliant.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm all about the art right now, and this is a work of art in a different way, and it's so fun because I bet by the end of it, you're gonna have everyone up and dancing.
So they're gonna be snake roping.
Oh, everyone's gonna be.
That's what we're trying to get happen. Is the fake lasso, right? Mm-hmm. That's the snake rope. You're moving your hips. You're doing the fake lasso above your head and twisting around.
Yeah, she's the expert. I'm going to take a snake rope class after.
Yeah. We'll be passing out
today.
Pamphlets at the show, guys. So.
Well, and you'll be there, right? You can help people as they're kind of needing to wiggle around and experience and maybe get it dialed perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll be the dance instructor.
Which is a great way to get people moving and grooving, and that's the point of music, is to have that exhilarating experience where people can really move their body, feel comfortable, feel safe, and that's one of the things that I will say about you, Sam B, is you provide a safe place for everyone to be themselves.
Thanks, Maddie.
Out on your dance floor.
Appreciate that.
Hey, listen, I always run in. Anytime I hear you,
compliment.
I'm like, oh, I know that voice, and I'm like, that's Sam B, I gotta go.
This isn't the terrible sunburn. I'm blushing right now.
Well, I will take that blush, and I'll blush right back. So now we're even.
Oh.
So if people are interested, again, Friday.
This Friday, Route 6, 8 to 11. Come out, bring your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad. They're all invited.
And then, of course, when the song is released, if people want to download the song, they want this to be on their ski playlist.
So it'll be on all streaming platforms once we release it.
Okay.
You can find the exact release date, and you can kind of keep up to date with what I'm doing on my website, sameb.com. So really it looks like same B, so SAMEBEE.com.
I love it.
You can check it out.
I love it. Well, I want to thank you both so much for being here this morning.
Truly, thank you.
Of course. I'm honored to have you here. I'm excited for you to teach me how to dance because my moves are atrocious.
Oh, girl, come on.
Hey, listen. You got to start somewhere, okay? Yeah. That's going to be my starting point.
That's why we're going to start with the snake rope.
And Tracy's going to be my excellent teacher, and you're going to be there on Friday teaching everyone how to get down to the snake rope.
That's right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you both so much for taking the time to chat with us and giving us all this great information. And thank you for making the difference in the community that you do, because spreading the love of music is a great way to do that.
Thank you very much. And once again, we are going to check out Raja's exhibit beforehand in Minturn.
Yeah.
That is super sweet. So check that out, and then check us out at Route 6 afterwards.
It's one short commute right there. You can do both. One-stop shopping here for entertainment in our wonderful community.
Yeah.
Make sure that you make your way down to Route 6 this Friday. That way you can see the premiere of Snake Rope, you can celebrate with all of our wonderful local musicians, and you can learn how to do the dance yourself. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Ooh. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at this local weather forecast for today. Warmer temperatures are in our future. 55 degrees first thing this morning, high of 77. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, so that slight breeze making it feel just a little bit cooler out there than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. Clear skies as we approach this evening, that high settling in between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. So as you're getting out there to do anything, just make sure that you've got your sunscreen with you on a great day like today. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 94 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver, 77 in Vail, 79 in Avon, 83 in Eagle, so temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us, just nice and warm. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down, 49 degrees is our overnight low, clear skies ahead, and that sun setting just a little bit earlier. 7:44 p.m. is when that sun is going to go down, wind shifting directions coming out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, sunshine is in the forecast for the weekend. Mostly sunny skies on Thursday, beautiful sunshine on Friday, continuing into Saturday with mostly sunny skies. Slight chance of precipitation on Sunday as you're making your way out there. And then on Monday, a 40% chance of moisture. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you've got your rain gear with you if you're getting out there to do anything in our wonderful community. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to your Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here each and every morning. Get out there and have a great day, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the Rockies.